We're here today to go over the setup of the 650 and 700 Ram platforms. All your parts are here. Make sure you have everything. You have your instruction sheet that shows you everything you should have. And we're going to kind of go through step by step of putting it together. Once you make sure you had all the parts for your platform, you can start putting it together. And where you start is your outside circle. You have 8 pieces that go together. They just slide together to make your full circle. Once you have your circle together, you come and start putting your framing in. And there will be channels sitting here going upward. You just lay your framing in here on both sides and then connect your framing in the middle, making sure that you don't tighten your bolts down all the way. Keep them fairly loose as you put everything together, and once everything's together, then tighten everything up. We got everything attached. Now we're going to put the wood on. And the system is designed, we have the double supports right here, and the inside supports is where we lay our first sheet of plywood. It's exactly at 4 feet, so we're going to lay a 4 by 8 sheet of plywood right across the middle. And making sure when you put this plywood on, like I said, on your first one, it should go right to the edge of that first support that's on there. And now what you can do, once you have it laid on there, make sure it's right, and you can start screwing it down. When you're going to put your screws in, one thing you can do is just take a small drill bit and just run some pilot holes where you're going to run your screws in. Just pilot hole it through the wood and just start it into the steel a little bit, and then you'll have your markings on right where you want to put your screws in. One of the things you're going to want to do before you start attaching this wood on is, because of the framing that runs across here and across up there, what we've done is this framing's here, and we've marked right where that framing's going to go on both sides, so when you put your sheet in, you'll know right where to drill in going across. Now that we got the middle piece on, what you want to do is flip the whole platform over, and we take another piece of plywood, we slide it up against the other piece of plywood, and we just trace it out, and you're basically your half moon, which we've traced out already. You can see the trace mark. Then just take this plywood over there, put it on the other half moon, do your trace, and then you're cut your 2 half moons out, put on the platform. We cut our 2 moons out of the full sheet of plywood here. Here's the moon, which just slides up, cover up that side, and we've got the other half moon on the other side. Now we'll drill that in. Now that we got the whole floor on, the next thing we're going to do is attach the ladder decking. There's 3 holes here, one on each of the wings here and one in the middle, and you're able to mount this in between any of the legs, so you can mount it in 4 different places. The whole pattern is for any of the places where you want to mount it. We put the blind on the platform, and now we're going to screw the blind down to the platform. You want to make sure, number one, this door is lined up with your platform here, which allows you to open the door all the way. When you're going to screw it down, latch your door closed, and you want to start here at the door. And try to get it kind of close to the edge. You want to kind of have even space all the way around the platform. There might be places where there's a little bit of wood exposed. But screw down here first. Make sure, once you have that screwed down, walk around and make sure everything's round. If you have to climb inside and adjust it a little bit, you can. Go to the back side, screw that down one time. Make sure it's round again, and then go to each side, screw it down. Now all 4 sides are screwed down, and then you can finish off using the rest of the screws to screw your blind to your platform.